I've just returned from a whole month in Morocco and this was the first session I recorded. Of course, a very thick mist started forming as soon as I paddled out, but I still wanted to share this session with you, and it does get much clearer towards the end of the video, which is also when I caught my best waves.
Oh, that is silky smooth.
Waves were pretty small but really clean, and you guys know how much I love this type of conditions. And more importantly, this spot was completely empty.
There is a section there that's healing perfectly, but it's so shallow. I don't really know the spot yet, so I don't feel like breaking my board. This is the start of this strip, so gotta be careful.
The wave was split in a few different peaks and was quite shifty. This end section was very tempting, but I actually saw the reef come out dry on a few sections while I was setting the camera up. So as good as it looked, both from in and out of the water, I decided risking an injury or a ding was just not worth it. Especially considering that this was my first week there.
This might be my first wave. Mellow.
See how steep the peak was? Yet, as soon as I set up for a turn, the whole wave disappears from underneath me. That's what I mean when I say that this wave was very shifty.
Slightly too deep. That was a bomb.
That was indeed a bomb, but I think the left was actually a lot better and I was well positioned for it. You would be surprised at how many lefts I surfed in this supposedly land of rights. Bummed about not making that turn, but I think I read the wave pretty well. Again, I'm sorry about the mist, but trust me, it gets better.
On. Oh my gosh.
I had a few of these during this session. Not quite enough time for a drop and a turn. That was a closeout. Not much else I think I could have gotten out of this wave. Finally, my first completed turn. Thankfully, the wave connected to the next peak rather than just close out on me, and it gave me just enough time to set my reel and carry my speed through the turn.
Yeah, that's the peak I'm trying to surf. Plenty of water. Oh. And again. That is perfect. Oh, there's a good set coming. I hope I'm well positioned. Ooh. I hope I can catch one of these. I think I can. No, that was badly surfed. My second turn was so off.
That was the first good set of the day, and it pretty much set the tone for the remaining of the session. I'm glad I caught a wave in this set, but I really didn't surf it well. I completely failed to engage my reel on that second turn. The challenge with waves like this is to find a section that is going to be steep enough for you to do a turn. And that section can be right at the start of the wave or way later. Here I was waiting for it, but it never really happened.
Oh no. No. Come on.
I was so late on this wave, but I still stuck the barb up. I missed the first section, but I think I made up for it quite well in the last section with a nice cutback.
Yeah, that's a good one. Look at that. Complete closeout.
It's just like that sometimes. You think you've got a bomb, you stand up, and then you realize it was just a closeout. That was a runner. I think it's hard to realize how much I needed to pump for speed on these waves. They were really peaky but super mellow on the shoulder. Finding power was really tricky. I think I did pretty well on this one.
Maybe to left.
Honestly, there were so many good lefts coming through during that session, and I think I seriously missed out by not even considering them. Once again here, very steep takeoff, then a whole section came down in front of me, so I raced around it, found the pocket again, and tried my best to get something out of this wave, but it was already done for.
Alright, I'm seeing some long lines. What is it gonna do? Oh my gosh, that is a bomb. That is a bomb in set. Hopefully it is working, it is doing something decent. Yeah, that was a really good turn. I'm happy with that one. Woo!
Finally a wave that gave me something to work with. I think I did pretty well, but I might have been able to fit another turn in there. What do you think? Here I went right, but I'm wondering if I should have gone left instead. Sure, it was fast, but with plenty of wall compared to the right, so I might have been able to make it.
Yo. Oh, I need to catch this one. Got it. Yes.
This was a nice two-turn combo. I'm pretty happy with this one. It stayed open for much longer than the average wave, so I was stoked.
On. Might be wave of the day.
It was definitely one of the better waves, with a good first section and even possibly a second turn there at the end. my best turns that morning. Good speed generation, a deep bottom turn, and a pretty vertical snap off the lip. I'm happy with that one. Another nice 2-piece with a pretty good snap first, right in the pocket, followed with a smooth cutback. I stayed in the pocket to see if the wave would stand up again, but it didn't. A quick turn here, but not really well done. My rail wasn't engaged at all on that cutback.
Tide's getting a little high. Might be onto my last wave or 2 last waves. We'll see. If I get a really good one, I'll call it a day. If it's not that good, I'll go for a second one. That was definitely a good one. I am getting out.
I was so happy with this wave. It stood up all the way to the inside, and I think both the floater and cutback were really smooth.
So I've checked the time, and it's actually not been very long that I've been out there, so I'm definitely going to go for another one. Oh no! Oh! No! Oh, that was an absolute bomb.
And there it is. Last turn of the day, and a pretty solid one. Really deep bottom turn and a perfect snap. So that's it for this session. One last time, I would like to apologize about the image quality on this one. I still wanted to upload this video because 1, I haven't filmed much lately, so I can't really afford to be picky with my uploads. And 2, because the GoPro footage was still worth it in my opinion. Please let me know in the comments what you thought of it and if the blurry footage really bothered you. The next couple of videos are all going to be from that trip in Morocco, and I will be doing a video sharing my overall experience over this past month, what I liked about the place and what I didn't like. So stay tuned for that if you're thinking about going to Morocco anytime soon. I hope you guys will have liked the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.